Welcome to IAS Academy. Prior to the 2022 preliminary exam, we will cover 15 previous year MCQs daily in a video. That is a total of 2500 plus MCQs before the exam. So let's start the session. Our first question is: match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. Here answer to this question is option A. Badami was also known as Vatapi in Bijapur district of Karnataka, was the regal capital of Badami Chalukyas. Panamalai or Kanchi in Tamil Nadu was the capital of Pallavas. Khajuraho is a city in Madhya Pradesh, was the capital of Chandalas. And Dioga is a village of Uttar Pradesh known for Gupta monuments. The Gupta had their capital at Pataliputra. So here answer to this question is option A. Question number 2. Head of the military department under the recognized central machinery of administration during Akbar's reign was. Options are Diwan, Mirbakshi, Mirsaman and Bakshi. Here answer to this question is option B, Mirbakshi. Mirbakshi was the head of the military administration in the Mughal empires, that is during Akbar's reign. The Mirbakshi was in charge of intelligence gathering and also made recommendations to the emperor for military appointments and promotions. Question number 3. Who among the following leaders did not believe in the drain theory of Dadabhai Naoroji? Options are Balagangadhar Tilak, R.C. Dutt, Mahadev Govind Ranade and Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Here answer to this question is option D, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Dadabhai Naoroji was the first man to say that internal factors were not the reasons for poverty in India, but poverty was caused by the colonial rule that was draining the wealth and prosperity of India. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan did not believe in this as he was loyal to the British. Economic drain refers to a portion of national product of India which was not available for consumption of its people but was being drained away to Britain for political reasons, and India was not getting adequate economic or material returns for it. The drain theory was put forward by Dadabhai Naoroji in his book Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. Through his studies, Dadabhai Naoroji publicized the facts on the deterioration of Indian economy under the British rule. His studies were based on empirical data. He established the fact that huge amount of money was flowing to Britain every year. He proved that the drain of wealth was the root cause of poverty and starvation in India. This was known as drain theory. Question number 4. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. Here answer to this question is option A. The Indian War of Independence written by Savarkar. Anandmas is a Bengali fiction written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. The Life Divine is Sri Aurobindo's major philosophical opus. It combines a synthesis of Western thought and Eastern spirituality with Sri Aurobindo's own original insights. And the book Sadhana written by Ravindranath Tagore, which deals with his philosophy of life. So here answer to this question is option A. Question number 5. Assertion statement number 1. Areas near the equator receives rainfall throughout the year. Reason statement number 2. High temperatures and high humidity cause conventional rain in the most afternoons near the equator. In the context of the above two statements, which one of the following is correct? Here answer to this question is option A. Both the assertion and reason statements are true, and reason statement is the correct explanation of assertion statement. Because near the equator, the solar heating is high around the year, that results in the tremendous evaporation of the water. The daily cycle of heating, evaporation and convection is common in the Tropic of Equator. These areas near equator are called tropical rainforest regions. Here generally the type of rainfall is conventional rainfall because of constant high temperature and high humidity. Produces rainfall almost daily in the afternoon throughout the year. Question number 6. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? Option 1. Idukki Thermal Power Station, that is incorrect. Option 2. Shabarigiri Hydroelectric Project, that is correct. Option 3. Gadprabha Irrigation Project, that is also correct. Option 4. Ramaganga Multipurpose Project, that is correct. So here answer to this question is option A. 2, 3 and 4 are correct. Because Idukki is a hydroelectric project of Kerala. Shabarigiri is a hydroelectric project located in Kerala on Pamba River. Gadprabha Valley scheme on river Gadprabha is a major irrigation project located in Karnataka. Ramganga Dam, also known as Kalagar Dam, is a part of Ramganga Multipurpose Project, an irrigation and hydroelectric project located in Uttaranchal within the Jim Corbett National Park. So here answer to this question is option A, 2, 3 and 4. Question number 7. Other than poaching, what are the possible reasons for decline in the population of Ganges River dolphins? Options are construction of dams and barrages on rivers. That is correct. Increase in population of crocodiles in rivers. That is not correct. Getting trapped in fishing nets accidentally. That is correct. Use of synthetic fertilizers and other agricultural chemicals in crop fields in the vicinity of rivers. That is also correct. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. So here our answer to this question is option C, 1, 3 and 4 only. Construction of dams and barrages obstruct the free movement of dolphins and force them to stay at one place, which causes loss of habitat. Use of fertilizers and chemicals cause pollution of water and leads to decline in number of dolphins because of unfavorable conditions. Getting trapped in fish nets is also a threat to them. So statement 1, 3 and 4 are correct as per Environment in Ministry. So here answer to this question is option C, 1, 3 and 4 only. Question number 8. The power of Supreme Court of India to decide dispute between the centre and the states falls under its option A, advisory jurisdiction, option B, appellate jurisdiction, option C, original jurisdiction, option D, constitutional jurisdiction. Here answer to this question is option C, original jurisdiction. The power of Supreme Court to decide disputes between the centre and the states falls under its original jurisdiction. The original jurisdiction of a court is the power to hear a case for the first time. According to Article 131, the Supreme Court has original jurisdiction in any dispute between the Government of India and one or more states, or between the Government of India and any states, or between states on one side and one or more states on the other side, or between two or more states. In advisory jurisdiction, Article 143 authorizes the President to seek opinion of the Supreme Court. In appellate jurisdiction, Supreme Court can hear cases only when they are appealed against a High Court order. In original jurisdiction, there are certain cases which falls within the exclusive jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. It means that all such cases begin or originate in the Supreme Court. Question number 9. Consider the following graph. The behavior of a fictitious stock market index over a 15-day period is shown in the graph. The behavior of MNCs in the same period is also shown in second graph. Which one of the following is a valid conclusion? Option A. MNCs fell steeper in the period depicted. That is not true because there is a revival on 9th and 13th day on graph 2. Option B. Share prices of every non-MNC company soared by over 5% on 12th day. That is also not true because on 12th day there is revival in graph 1 but percentage of share prices cannot find out from it. Option C. Government announced a policy disfavoring MNCs on 11th day. That is not true because on 13th day there is a revival on graph 2. Option D. Whatever be the reason favoring market revival on 12th day, it appears to be relevant only to non-MNC companies. That is true because the combined index showing a rise from the 12th day, that is in graph 1, but the MNCs are consistently declining in the given period, that is in graph 2. Market revival appears to be relevant only to non-MNCs companies because of that. So here answer to this question is option D. Question number 10. In India, inflation is measured by option A, consumer price index number combined, option B, consumer price index for urban non-manual workers, option C, consumer price index for agricultural workers, option D, national income deflation. Here answer to this question is option A, consumer price index number combined. Inflation means rise in general price level over a period of time with expectations of further increases. It is measured by changes in CPI. In India, consumer price index and wholesale price index are two major indices for measuring inflation. The wholesale price index was main index for measurement of inflation in India till April 2014. That is in 2014, RBI adopted new consumer price index as the key measure for inflation. CPI or consumer price index measures the increase in the prices of essential commodities purchased by an average consumer prevailing in the retail market. That is, amounts related to the average change in the prices of commodities at the retail level. WPI or wholesale price index measures the increase in the prices of a fixed basket of goods prevailing in the wholesale market. That is, amounts related to the average change in prices of commodities at the wholesale level. Question number 11. Which one of the following is a vector quantity? Options are momentum, pressure, energy and work. Here the answer to this question is option A, momentum. Scalars are quantities that have magnitude only. They are independent of direction. Vectors have both magnitude and direction. Momentum is the product of mass and velocity of an object. Momentum is a vector quantity since it has a direction as well as a magnitude. The rest of quantities in the option pressure, work and energy have magnitude but no direction. Displacement, force, torque, momentum, acceleration, velocity, etc. are the examples for vector quantities. Question number 12. A small pouch containing silica gel is often found in bottles of medicine in tablet or powder form because silica gel, option A, kills bacteria, option B, kills germs and spores, option C, absorbs moisture, option D, absorbs all gases present inside the bottle. The answer to this question is option C, absorbs moisture. Silica gel granule is a network of interconnecting microscopic pores which attract and hold moisture by the phenomena known as absorption. So here answer to this question is option C, absorbs moisture. Question number 13. Which of the following would lead to malnutrition? Options are overnutrition, undernutrition, imbalanced nutrition. Select the correct answer by using the codes given below. Here answer to this question is option D, all the above. That is 1, 2 and 3. Nutrients can be protein, carbohydrates, vitamins or minerals whose unbalanced proportion in human body can cause health problems. So malnutrition is defined as the insufficient, excessive or imbalanced consumption of nutrients. That is undernutrition, overnutrition and imbalanced nutrition leads to malnutrition. Question number 14. Which among the following does not belongs to the GSM family of wireless technologies? Option A, Edge, option B, LTE, option C, DSL, option D, both Edge and LTE. Here answer to this question is option C, DSL. GSM is Global System for Mobile Communication. It's a network used by wireless carriers. Edge is Enhanced Data for Global Evolution and LTE is Long-Term Evolution. Both Edge and LTE are part of GSM, that is wireless technology. But DSL is Digital Subscriber Line. It's a family of technologies that are used to transmit digital data over telephone lines. So here answer to this question is option C, DSL. DSL does not belong to GSM family. Question number 15. Elephant pass seen in the news is mentioned in the context of the affairs of which one of the following? Options are Bangladesh, India, Nepal and Sri Lanka. Here answer to this question is option D, Sri Lanka. Elephant Pass is located in the gateway to Jaffna Peninsula, that is in Sri Lanka. It has an important military base and used to be the island's largest salt field. It has regularly been the site of battles during the Civil War. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. We will continue with the next lesson.